Hey guys, JustxRexy here. So today I'm going to be showing you how to tame the Purlovia and what it can be useful for. So first off, where can it be found? Now the best place to find these is in the redwood biomes, either on the island or the centre map. However, they do actually spawn on all three maps, so if you're playing on Scorched Earth, you're not going to miss out on this one. Now, to make life easy, I'm going to put the maps up for you guys right now so you can screenshot whichever map you're playing on and then use it later on. Now, when it comes to actually taming your Purlovia, it's not as simple as you'd hope, because these guys don't roam around like your normal dinos. They actually hibernate, which basically means they sit under the ground and then wait for you to walk along, and as soon as you do, they'll jump out at you and inflict a 10-second stun. Now, this 10-second stun can be applied to you or your dinos up to the size of a Carno. Now 10 seconds is a long enough time for it to kill you. The Purlovia is about as powerful as a lone Sabertooth. It's actually slightly stronger than. So this is definitely a creature to be wary of. Now, if you're somewhat luckier than me, you may find your Purlovia just wandering around the redwood biome. If you do, it can be picked up with a Quetzal or a Wyvern, and then brought back to your base to be tamed. Now, once you've managed to lure your furry friend out of the ground, proceed to shoot them with trank darts, or shocking trank darts if available. Now, the only thing I can say is definitely don't shoot these guys with trank arrows, because trank arrows have a 10% chance to kill your target, and if your luck's anything like mine, that means they're probably going to die. So, once knocked out, their preferred kibble is actually the Mashop's kibble, and obviously raw mutton is quite a good second best, as I found out in my last video. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It shows you how to tame the Ovis and everything you need to know about raw mutton. So once you've tamed your Purlovia, it has two main uses. First off, it can be used as a landmine. Due to its ability to burrow and surprise attack, it would be useful for defending your property. Non-tribe members cannot see it when it's burrowed, making it an effective ambush predator. So if you do choose to leave your Purlovia on aggressive, you can leave them in a huge circle around your base, and once the enemy get too close, they will all begin to jump out and rip the face off of your enemy. Bearing in mind they can inflict a 10-second stun to the player and the dino, depending on what size it is. This can really defeat an attack before it even starts. Also, don't forget the fact that they can pull the enemy off of the dino they're riding, again depending on the size of the dino. Now, the Purlovia's second use is to be a hidden vault. As the Purlovia can't be seen by players that don't belong to the tribe it belongs to, allied tribes can't see it either, bearing that in mind, making it incredibly useful for hiding items. The only way to actually uncover and kill a hidden Purlovia is to explode the spot it's hiding on, such as firing a rocket launcher, making it a valuable dino for hiding large amounts of items if you pump enough weight into it. It is also possible to discover its location via a Troodon scout ability, but bearing in mind the fact that Troodons don't really get tamed too much due to the fact that they're absolute pain in the arse because you have to give up other tames to tame them. Also, the fact they're so small, they don't have much hit points, and they die quite easily. They're not really something you see on a PvP server. However, it's recommended to set the Purlovias on passive and burrow them away from any structures that might get blown up by raiders, seeing as the AoE damage of the explosives may uncover your Purlovia if it's in the radius. Also, do not forget to leave them with plenty of food, because they will starve if they sit there hibernating for long amounts of time. Now, I must admit, I'm quite happy with Wildcard for bringing the Purlovia to ARK, because I really feel like it's going to change PvP a little bit, because it's so easy to have your month's worth of work taken away, especially when it comes to things like black pearls and stuff. They're so hard to keep safe. But now you can have a portable safe, have it hidden nice somewhere close to your base but not too close, and the only way the enemy will find it is either via Troodon scout ability or by shooting loads of RPGs at the ground. Bearing in mind how expensive they're going to make, they're probably not going to do that. And even with tech gear, they cannot see it through the helmet scan ability. So literally, this is kind of the best way in my eyes to hide your items. Anyway guys, I think I've rambled on for long enough. I'm really happy with Purlovia. I hope I've said enough information for you guys, and I hope I've helped you out when it comes to taming it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If it's helped you, please leave a like rating down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you guys so much, and take care.